Oh man, welcome back to the Fake Stuff Podcast, man. And we just had a nice little debate. Is the NFL fixed? Is the NFL rigged? Somebody comment on that. I just gotta know what you think. uh, but listen, man, we gonna talk redraft. We got Brad in the building. I'm a few beers down. Craftman said it's rum night. Brad went and grabbed another tall boy.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
so it's one of them nights, old school, throwback. Um, but look, tonight we just talk about best picks, worst picks of your fantasy football draft so far, and
That's a bad one. That's
Oh
a bad
shit.
one.
some super bad ones. So, shoot, Crabmap, you just want to go ahead and heck, I'm gonna go grab me a beer and then I'll pull up some ADP. But if you want to pull up some ADP or whatever you want to do, I got come at the end. But we're gonna get started. But with that said, though,
You did the intro and left.
That man's a straight up asshole. He was like, "We've been sitting around for 20 minutes arguing about. We've been arguing about gambling." He's like, "I'm about to leave, Austin. You got this shit. Let's just go ahead."
I gotta grab this beer, man. I drank it all the way down to the bottom. But listen, I guess that's true, man. I do need to bring up one thing. We got one thing we say around here. 'Cause we don't ask for much. We ain't asking for your money or nothing like that. All we ask is that you don't be a hoe. Share the motherfucking show, man. Share the show. If you listen to it, if you like what we gotta say, if you hate what we gotta say, share the show. So, am I missing anything, Crab Man?
Nah, I think you're good. Go grab your What are you drinking over there? Miller Lite?
Zazima?
A Miller, P. Miller.
A Pilsner. A
A
nice
Pilsner.
little Pilsner.
Spicy October pumpkin.
Well, the truth is when we started this podcast, I ain't been the heaviest drinker in my life, but when we started this podcast, that's when I was going hard. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking Jack Daniels and beer every episode. You know what I'm saying? We'd be doing a couple nights. By the end of the night, I'd be slumped. But
Yeah.
I really don't drink as much as I used to. So I just drink beer and I drink Miller Lite. And if I do drink liquor, I will drink whiskey, but I just don't drink it like I used to.
The reason the podcast ain't taking off to like number one on the charts is because we didn't drink Dos Equis. Is you aren't the most interesting man in the world, Matt. You are not the most interesting man. If you were, we'd be at the top of the charts right now. That's all I got to say about the whole beer thing.
I don't always lose at
like Dos
fantasy,
Equis.
but when I do, I usually drink in Dos Equis.
Hey.
And we started
I like
this
Dos
podcast during the whole Bud Light debacle. We couldn't tell if Brad was a girl or a guy when we were doing this podcast right now.
Oh man, it is true. I never really drank Bud Light like that anyway, so all that didn't affect me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't either.
Bud Light. If you
It gives
pass
me
me
a
a Bud
headache.
Light, I drink it.
It must be all of that stuff in it
all that. Yeah, all them.
that turns you a certain way.
All that estrogen they be
Yeah.
throwing in the beers like
My body would reject it. It reject it. Be like, ooh, what is that?
I think Bud Light tastes like the beer to me that tastes most like water.
Yeah.
It's like them things go down. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll throw a Bud Light down real quick.
I can drink like a whole. It doesn't matter, like Stella, freaking Coronas, and then I take like one sip of Budweiser, and I'm like, I got the worst headache in my life.
Yeah, that Bud.
And and I don't like the way my shoes look on my pants.
Every time I drink a Bud Light, my nipples get a little bit more sensitive and my dick gets a little smaller. I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
I don't know what I got going on there.
I mean,
David Budweiser, sponsor us.
Oh my god!
Crab Man, I know you used to be a Bud Light drinker. You used to be a Bud Light drinker, though, Crab Man. Nah, Crab Man, he definitely used to be a Bud Light drinker before all the Trulies and all that came along. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that was all the shit that got left in my house from people coming over. Okay, with the Trulies, the strawberry shortcake or whatever the hell they be leaving. But I was too fancy to drink Natty Light, and I was like, I'm too broke to drink anything over Bud Light. So that's just where it ended up. Was like I got to drink Anheuser-Busch all the time.
Yeah.
Honestly, I respect the explanation there. To be honest with you, I actually believe.
He's been
in what
wondering
you're
that
saying,
about
man. You know
you
what I'm
his
saying?
whole life.
It's like that really ain't that bad. All right, look, fellas, we redraft.
We do talk
worst
about
picks.
fantasy around here.
Well, we have went off the rails tonight, and not all of it's been recorded. Hell, we ought to record an episode of that. What we was just talking about, though. People might would like that shit. But yeah, man. I mean, we really just chopping it up, just drinking, having fun, and we just dropped one episode talking, getting you ready. How you gonna win? I mean, we all playing in leagues and trying to win. Dynasty and redraft. Maybe Brad is not, but
I'm not. I ain't.
But I ain't even we ain't gonna hate on Brad because Brad won multiple championships last year, so he's got credit for a few years.
I'm a winner for real.
Worry about him.
Yeah, he lives by that Talladega Nights mentality. If you ain't first, you're last. And he definitely he was first twice, 2 out of 3 last year, and he's last 2 out of 3 this year. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, we trying to figure out how to win, and then now we just gonna reflect a little bit of the best picks, the worst picks that you could possibly do. If we're talking about all time, I got some terrible picks all time, but this year, I am kind of excited to talk about. I'm not saying I know if I'm gonna win in my redraft league, but as far as like draft wise, I feel like I had a pretty good draft and some pretty good picks in some of these later rounds. So I'm kind of excited to talk about some of these best picks in the draft this year compared to other drafts I've had. You know what I'm saying? I've had some terrible ass drafts in my life, so this one finally felt good. You know what I'm saying? So I think tonight's gonna be a pretty good episode. Cause Brad, he said he picked all the worst ones. I feel like I had some good ones, so we evened it out. It works all out.
It evens out perfectly for both of them.
All right, I'm gonna grab me a tall boy, Craft Man. If you want to bring up the first best or worst pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig to the I'm gonna pick the fruit lowest on the tree right here. Jackson Smith and Jigba, wide receiver 1 on the year. Brad, we got to talk about this because
yeah.
We talked about Sam Darnold with the Vikings. We thought that the Vikings.
We thought he was a product. Yeah, a product of the Vikings. Yeah.
Go ahead, Brad. I'll let you take this over,
dude. I mean,
with Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And Jigba, I mean, the whole thing is just like he came out of nowhere. He was a later, not a later draft pick, but like obtainable in your first round.
He was like a 3rd, 4th round pick in your draft.
Yeah. Right. So, I mean, you could get him as your second pick and be sitting pretty. If you had Puka and Jigba, you're probably winning your league. Yeah.
And the thing with the Vikings was me and you both believe that they can just put any quarterback in there and it would be successful.
We did. We're wrong. We're wrong.
We're dead wrong with Kevin O'Connell. I mean, looking at Justin Jefferson right now, he's at wide receiver 17.
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy, Carson Wentz, and then
Carson Wentz.
Is Sam Darnold a really good quarterback, Matt? Is Sam Darnold the future for the Seattle Seahawks?
The future.
Look, I'm gonna say yes, and I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say, listen, this is what I'm really gonna say yes to. Sam Darnold is a good quarterback. That's what really I'm gonna say yes to. Because I say that I'm telling you, bro. I say this all the time, and I don't know if y'all get tired of it or not. But when these quarterbacks get a lot of repetitions, you know what I'm saying, and they're given a chance, and after time, Sam Darnold's seen a lot of reps. You know what I'm saying, and I mean, damn, he was 14-3. He's had a success. You know what I'm saying, so he's just fucking good, bro. At this point, I'm just gonna give him his credit, bro. I'm just sick of this shit, bro. I see all these. They don't. What are the Vikings doing, bro? That's the real question.
He's played 4 games, Matt. JJ
Who?
McCarthy has played
McCarthy?
4 games.
So is Joe
can't-
Burrow.
All right. I guess here's the thing, man. Here's another lesson,
For
bro.
real.
Here's another lesson I learned. When we do our little breakdowns on these college players, you should just stick with your motherfucking gut, because I got to listening to motherfucking Steve Swizzy and traded Drake May, and I'm sitting here with JJ McCarthy because I thought he was all that with Justin Jefferson and shit. And,
Yeah.
and I'm buying into Penix and shit. That was by me, but I ain't gonna blame nobody on that. But it's like, damn, bro. Anyways, I'm off on a tangent. What were we even talking about, crap, man? I can't even remember.
I mean, we were talking about JSN, but man, I just got to mention,
Oh.
like, if you stick with your previous assumptions on quarterbacks, me and you have actually been pretty good at picking quarterbacks, even though it's like really hard to do coming out of college. We were way down on Will Levis. We were way down on Anthony Richardson. Bo Nix, we didn't like that much, where he's kind of shown.
I don't like him either.
For fantasy wise, he's kind of shown that he's been. I would say we kind of missed on that, but
his floor is too low. That's the only thing. His floor is way down. He's had some under 10 games, like 3 of them.
I mean, even going back to this year in our rookie breakdowns, I don't know where you fell, Matt, but I felt like we were really down on Cam Ward, and we really liked Jackson Dart, and so far as it goes, it seems to have panned out a little bit. So, but I will say I was kind of high on Shadur Sanders. So, we'll see how that.
I mean, I'm with you. I mean, heck, I'm just thinking, like, if I don't know, man. Anyways, what were we really talking about? Sam Darnold. Oh, man, I'm sorry, I brought us way off. But Sam,
we were talking about JSN, really.
Well, listen, I think JSN, if I'm JSN, I'm hoping if I'm the Seattle Seahawks, why not sign Sam Darnold to, like, one of those Baker Mayfield type deals, those 3 years, don't break the bank type deal. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's where Minnesota messed up.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm just saying, like, I don't know if McCarthy's good or not, but it's like, damn, bro, you just went 14-3. Like, I know you lost in the playoffs, but it's like, damn,
But
14-3 with
they could improve. They could have improved and paid them. It's like, But it's always what's behind door number 2, JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
that's what you get.
Yep, it is. I mean, I guess we don't really know the full situation. Maybe Sam Darnold was like, "You're gonna pay me this and this." You know what I'm saying? Or I'm bouncing.
Well, he was. I mean,
like
he did get paid, but I mean, it wasn't. But I mean, Minnesota could have ate it up. I mean, I think they could have been there.
But when you make a first round pick as a GM and an owner, you're gonna play your guy. I mean, I'm trying to put myself in like a type of situation where
them new guys ain't worth a shit.
Them new guys ain't worth a shit. But Brad, if we were a Packers fan and Sam Darnold started for us all year, threw 4 interceptions, 3 interceptions, took 8 sacks in the first playoff game, trying to figure out where our headspace would have been at if we drafted a first-round quarterback.
We did.
After that guy. That's what I'm saying. Vikings were in a tough spot. They had Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones on that roster last year. Both quarterbacks popping off.
And Daniel Jones is on the Colts just destroying stuff.
Seriously, bro.
It's like Danny Dimes.
It's just
Danny
been so many.
I think the NFL has a problem where they get way too caught up in that
athleticism.
Type of stuff. Like, I just
Money.
think they get way too caught up in like their goal should be to build your quarterback room the best you can. And if that's your goal, you should keep all those quarterbacks the best you can. You could have really signed Sam Darnold and kept JJ McCarthy. You know what I'm saying?
But you could have just kept Darnold. He's not that old.
I mean, you mean Daniel Jones? You could have kept Daniel Jones.
No, sorry, I meant like McCarthy and
Daniel Jones.
No,
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. McCarthy and Darnold. Darnold's not that old. You could have kept. He went through the Jets gauntlet.
He would have demanded so much money, though, Brad. Like after the year he put up 14-3,
And
he
so
would have
what?
demanded so much money.
He's already seasoned. I mean, just give him what the Seahawks gave him.
You know who else this season? Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa.
Trevor
They paid them
Lawrence is
guys.
trash.
He ain't
They
that.
paid
good. He's not.
but they
Trevor
paid
Lawrence ain't ever done anything.
but they paid them guys. Them
I
franchises
know.
paid
Why?
the hell out of them guys.
Bruh.
We
Okay,
paid the hell out of
hey,
Jordan Love.
Sam Darnold went to the playoffs. Pay him.
Blaine Gabbert.
Trevor Lawrence didn't do shit. Don't pay him.
He's been to
Who
the
was the
playoffs.
quarterback?
My
Trevor
thing is,
Who was the
that's-
quarterback that went to the playoffs, Brad, for Jacksonville? Not Blaine Gabbert. What's his
Bortles.
name?
Bortles.
Bortles.
You paying him?
Ninja Bortles.
You paying Bortles?
No, because the defense was so good that year.
Minnesota's defense was pretty stout last year.
I don't care, but they're winning. That was the formula. You don't mess with the formula.
I just think this.
It's like
different.
It's like if you put Aaron Rodgers in his prime on the Browns. You know, it's like that ain't the right formula. He ain't gonna do shit. Or with the Jets, but he changed over and went to the Steelers, and it seems to work out for him. You know what I'm saying? It's just a formula. I'm drunk and high.
It's easy to go back on and say that you would have made that move, but if you believe in a guy that you drafted in the first round, you can't. You kind of got to go with that. I feel like.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you see it from that way, but I mean, I just feel like just anything to win. If you're in anything to win mentality, you can take like Daniel Jones and go with the Colts, and probably go. He could go all the way. You don't know. I mean, the Colts are a good team, but they're solid. Usually, when you get like that diva quarterback like Aaron Rodgers was in the end, you can't build anything around them.
It's kind of easy to say, but Matt Ryan was playing with almost the same kind of guys as Daniel Jones is playing with right now. So
Matt Ryan was good though,
and Matt Ryan sucked with the Colts.
Right, exactly. It's the formula.
He was just cooked at that point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think he could have gone. I mean, he was one of them like Kirk Cousins that's kind of just like serviceable, and like Matt Ryan just didn't get when he went to the Colts, he didn't give much of a chance after Atlanta, But he was good with Atlanta. It was just because he was good in that system.
When you have the same offensive coordinator for a while, it definitely pans out. Like the offensive coordinator for Matt Ryan was Kyle Shanahan, so that makes kind of a big difference. But no, I can honestly say that nobody's seen this Daniel Jones. Like me and Matt said, it should be Daniel Jones over Anthony Richardson, but we didn't see this shit coming. They're leading their number one seed in the AFC right now. We were talking about how Tyler Warren is like a terrible dynasty pick,
right?
And it's like Tyler Warren might be the best dynasty pick you could have made at that selection right there. So because Daniel Jones is good, but shit does change. Like Cortland Sutton with Bo Nix last year was wide receiver 6.
Right. Yeah.
You can't barely play him.
Yeah.
You got, Daniel Jones with the Giants and the couple players, Wan'Dale Robinson. He's like a top 12 wide receiver in fantasy right now, and he's not useful. So there's a lot of occasions. CJ Stroud with Nico Collins, and now it seems like CJ Stroud ain't even a viable fantasy quarterback. So things change pretty quick.
They do. It's about the structure. Yeah. It's like who's one of the top throwing quarterbacks in Green Bay history? Aaron Rodgers or Matt Flynn? Oh shit, it's Matt Flynn. Oh, he did the same shit when Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, what do you got to say about this, Matt? Do you think like overreacting on some of these quarterbacks right now, like Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold? Do you think like shit's gonna hit the fan eventually, where you get this one good season and you kind of falling for it?
If I was these organizations, I would lock these guys up on a serviceable contract. That's what I would do. I wouldn't You ain't got to break the bank. I mean, if they really want you to break the bank for them, you can't sign them. Like, I probably wouldn't. You know,
Tua was great.
You can't.
Tua was fun.
Kyler Murray, why'd they pay him so
Yeah.
much?
Yeah.
Look, that right there. That's what I'm saying. The Cardinals and the Jaguars, that's just so different with organizations like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
of course, Jacksonville. They have them guys. They get in situations where they're trapped. They have to sign those guys. You know what I'm saying? They have no
Right.
other. They have nothing they can do. So this is what I'm saying is like, with Daniel Jones. Like, if I'm the Colts, man, I'm signing Daniel Jones and trying my best to get on one of those Baker Mayfield deals. And the thing is about Daniel Jones is I think we overreacted to everybody saying how bad Daniel Jones was. That dude was like the quarterback 6 or 9 like the year before, and then he fell off.
They
He had
went
a
to the
bad year, lost
playoffs.
his job. Yeah, like it's the same thing with Baker. I don't remember what his fantasy football, but his real football, he took them to the playoffs. They won a playoff game, and then the next year they have a bad year, and you get rid of them. Like it's just
with the Browns, I didn't get that either. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I kind of think that's what happened with Daniel Jones. Like Daniel Jones, what if he's just good at football? This dude had no help, and he had nobody. No.
So what if
the Giants?
So what if he took off running and fell down at the 10-yard line and tripped over his own shoe pieces? So what, man? He still wanted it.
It is hard to see from like a scouting perspective of when you have a bad offensive line and you can't get protection. Like, is it the quarterback's fault? Is it, the offense's fault? So
where's your weakness at on the team?
I mean, the Panthers had Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold, and Baker Mayfield was running. He was like a defensive scout team or some shit. I mean, fucking ridiculous, man.
Right. I know. It's like, it's just like whoever gets in that situation, it's like, it's just dumb. It's like the way that if you go, it's like being a great running back and going to a team that has a horrible offensive line. It's like, what's the point in that?
Ash and Genty.
Yeah. It's like, why are you paying for that?
Yeah.
I can't make holes. How big are you?
Well, shoot, Crab, mate. Give me another pick, bro.
All right. Well, we'll stick to a guy that got traded. We'll stick to a guy that got traded from another team, kind of based off of what we've been talking about. Of like, we don't want you, somebody else wants you. And I'll go ahead and start this off with Jerry Jones is a fucking idiot, right? He is such a damn idiot. But he goes and gets Quinnen Williams. He goes and gets George Pickens, who is the wide receiver 2 in fantasy football right now. And the freaking Pittsburgh Steelers are paying DK Metcalf millions and hundreds of millions of dollars to play wide receiver at Pittsburgh. So we got to talk about George Pickens right now. Is this
okay?
George Pickens is a freaking beast, man.
Yeah.
I want to hear what you got to say, Brad.
They're not winning. It doesn't matter. This is fantasy. This is like from a real George. The Cowboys ain't winning. Fucking the Packers are. Jerry traded his golden cow away. fucking Micah Parsons. We're winning. They're losing. I mean, fantasy, that's great because they suck. Their defense is horrible.
I get it from a fantasy perspective, but if Micah Parsons is with the Cowboys right now, they're still losing.
Well,
everybody hates on Jerry Jones, and I feel like he's actually made some good moves.
The Cowboys are always losing. It doesn't matter. Hater, like a Cowboys hater right here.
Listen, I ain't even gonna lie though. I've been kind of saying this with Crab Match too. Like, I kind of echo what you're saying, man. I feel like he's kind of been a little buttoned up these past few years. I know people can't stand him, and listen, man, I say it all the time. Like, Arthur Blank, he better be glad Jerry Jones is out there doing all his shenanigans of what he does, because Arthur Blank's the biggest clown there is. So I love people like Jerry Jones. I love him, and I gotta give him credit. Yeah, hey. let's just be real. Like, there's been a lot of times where Jerry Jones could have fell into temptation. Like I kind of respect the fact that he hasn't drafted running backs super high these past couple years, knowing that they need a running back. You know what I'm saying?
He's still paying Ezekiel Elliott.
That's probably true. Hey, that's probably the truth. But wouldn't you agree though? There's been times where he could have spent first round draft capital on these running backs. Every year we say, "Hey, the best spot is the Cowboys and the Chargers." And I know the Chargers
Every
probably got
year,
somebody, but
every year.
we say the Cowboys, and he's patching it up. He ain't spent. I think he learned a lesson from that bad Ezekiel Elliott contract. These running backs, you can just, get them for cheap. You know what I'm saying? So I give Jerry Jones credit. Like, when that Micah Parsons trade happened, I just thought it was possible it could work out for both teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, Packers get a good player to help them play defense. Cowboys get some draft capital. They ain't winning. We know they ain't winning. You might as well get some capital. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know.
Little pocket change, little change in the pocket.
I just don't think Jerry Jones has been as bad as what people think, personally.
Well, I mean, I disagree because he ain't won shit.
Well, ever. Yeah, I agree with that, but like, if we're talking about, like, yo, you fucked it up with Jimmy Johnson and you done messed up your whole franchise, like, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I just think in the past, like, 2 or 3 years, I think I don't know, man. Common sense has come. Maybe he's getting old and he's just realizing certain things. And
I think he's on cilantro, or what is that stuff called that you take? Like celebrate or some shit.
I mean, the man has made the most valuable football team in the NFL, and the reason that he's a big issue is because he's at the top of the media. But if you look at the freaking Browns, they got rid of Baker Mayfield with a shoulder injury and signed Deshaun Watson. Could you imagine if Jerry Jones did that shit? And could you imagine if he go out there and paid these quarterbacks like Tua, Trevor Lawrence, these guys, and made certain moves? The Jets bringing in Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, we're the Jets. We're going for it all. We're going to try to win a fucking Super Bowl. They don't even win six. They don't even win 6 fucking games.
Right. That's Jerry Jones. That's him. That's what he does. He's like the biggest. I swear to God, when he was growing up, he worked at like the Tilt-A-Whirl at the county fair or some shit. He just like sold people on fucking dreams that wasn't ever gonna fucking happen. And he was just like, "Oh shit! Oh, we got him this year." And everybody in Texas believes that Jerry Jones is the smartest man in the fucking world, and he's not. He's not. He's like
Matt, you're with me on this, right? Like, there's a couple of organizations have made some sketchy ass decisions, and the Cowboys ain't one of them.
Look, I kind of agree with both of y'all in a sense. Like, Brad's right if you do the totality of what's taken place the last
of what he's done. What is his legacy? Nothing.
But the last 2, 3, 4 years, I feel like I've given him credit for some of the moves he's made and some of the moves he hasn't made. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm with you, Kraft, man. I agree with you, but I also agree with Brad. I mean, Jerry Jones is the one who fucked it all up in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it
didn't have to be like this.
I feel like it's more fuel for this guy's circus that he wants to create every damn year. I feel like his happiest was when he traded Micah Parsons because, the Cowboys are relevant again. Oh shit, they're gonna win something.
Yeah.
Every year, I swear to God, they pay these radio affiliates to talk about the Cowboys. It's the Cowboys Super Bowl. I've been hearing that for 10 damn years.
Well,
I agree.
You hate on Jerry Jones. Do y'all? I'm gonna give y'all a little trivia question.
I hate him like Aaron Jones hates the Cowboys.
Do y'all know who the oldest NFL team is based on age? The oldest team in the NFL right now.
The oldest.
The oldest.
Giants, Packers. Oh no, it's Packers, Bears.
Packers are the youngest.
Oh, the oldest. Oh, like the franchise team.
No, not the oldest franchise. The team that has it. Like if you average all their players out, they're the oldest team.
Oh, you messed me all up, dude.
Sorry about that. That was
I'm
on me.
saying Pittsburgh.
The oldest. Well, Joe Flacco's like 80.
It's the Washington Commanders with a rookie or with like a 2-year quarterback. The Washington Commanders are the oldest team in the NFL right now, and what's their record?
Like Austin Eckler's like 40.
Imagine if Jerry Jones had the oldest team
in
in
the
the
NFL,
tight end.
and
they're 3-7 right now.
Their tight end is like fucking he's been around forever.
Yeah, Zach Ertz is like 95.
Right. I mean, they got some old ass motherfuckers over there.
Debo getting out there.
Debo's old. You're right.
Debo's old. Yards after catch, more like yards after crutches.
After crutches.
I just had to.
He ain't stealing no bikes. He ain't stealing no bike. Tuck my chain in. I leave it out. Fuck Debo.
I'm just saying. I really think
he got that.
We have really gone off topic on this episode right here. Like this ain't got nothing to do with what were we talking about, Matt? The best and worst draft picks for your redraft setting. Matt, I need you to get us back on topic because we're way off right now. So go ahead, Matt. Host the show, buddy.
I'm just as lost as any of y'all. All right. Well, what did we do? What was the last pick we did? I can't even remember now.
George Pickens.
about
20 minutes ago.
God damn. All right. Well, shit. That was definitely one of the best.
Hey, the show is over. Thank you for this.
Man, shoot. What the heck? I mean, excuse me. It's the beer burps right there. All right. Let's see. Some of the picks that I made that I was going to say, I fucking forgot. I can't even remember now. I drank too much beer.
How about Trevion, Matt? Henderson.
Man, fuck Trevion Henderson, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I'll get us back on track right here, Matt. So we got staying with the Cowboys because where we like to live in Dallas. Javonte Williams, RB10 on the season. Let's try to avoid all the Dallas hate that we can right now. But this was kind of during your redraft
you about to
settings.
Give Jerry Jones?
No, I'm not giving Jerry Jones any credit.
You gotta give Jerry Jones a little more praise.
Don't start me up. Don't start me up.
You can't give him more praise because Rico Dowdle's one of them great picks too. So, but as far as Javonte Williams goes, you got a top 10 running back this year in Dallas, and it was one of them redraft plays where you were just like in the end of your 9th round, and you're thinking like he could be a starting running back on a great team, and it was a little obvious that Javonte could have been the guy. I mean, you have Miles Sanders here, Jaden Blue. So I just want to I want to get how y'all kind of feel about the Javonte Williams pick in redraft. Like, is it just you kind of feel stupid about not doing it?
You mean like for next year?
No,
or just for this year.
Just for this year, was it one of them guys when you were drafting redraft?
Well, it's one of those you couldn't tell who they were going to use. You know, it's like, or if he was going to be any good. It's the same thing as like, you know, some of these other guys you got like Rico Dowdle, you know, beating out Chuba Hubbard. And, you know, like, where'd this motherfucker come from? Oh, he's the greatest. You know, so.
I feel I can sense a little bit of hostility towards Chuba. I kind of feel like at one point in time that somebody wrote down.
Miss you, Chuba.
Somebody wrote down. Didn't you write down Chuba Hubbard on like a billboard or something and like post it on this podcast?
I didn't know his job was at risk.
At the time.
At the time.
It really what? Hell, it really even wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't.
That's just.
And then he got hurt, and then somebody came in, and it's like, oh, Marion Hampton, how good is he right now? He's
Yeah.
not.
He would have been great.
He would have. He started. That's what
Yeah.
sucked about him. He started out like on fire, and then just like, oh, I'm out. I'm out.
You talk about a buy low right now, Marion Hampton. If you can go get him, just go ahead and do it. He's about to come
Yeah.
back next week. I snag him up.
You
Matt,
think
you
so?
think Matt? I can see Matt's gears just turning in his head for average Joe's right now.
I was gonna be real. I already know you can't do it, bro. You can't get Amari and Hampton, bro. You ain't gonna do it, bro. I'm just gonna tell you.
He's gonna go down. It's like I can't trade him. Untradeable.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm just,
well,
I don't know. You probably can.
I really want to
For
get on the
redraft, you
negative
might
right
could.
now.
Okay.
Get on it.
Let's
see
do it. Do
yeah,
it.
let's talk some shit, bro.
Yeah.
One
Enough
of
of
the
this high
worst-
road. Enough of this high road shit. Let's get down to the low road.
Bro, get to the shit we really want to get down to, bro. Let's
One
talk
of the
some
worst
shit, bro.
picks. Back at the end of the first, stayed healthy pretty much all year. Early second, Brian Thomas Jr., BTJ for the Jaguars. I got to hear what y'all got to say about Dude.
Well, when you got the long-haired princess throwing to you,
Oh man, listen,
you
bro.
ain't gonna do too good. Y'all thought he was the greatest. The second coming to Blake Bortles. He hadn't stacked up to Blake Bortles. Duval legend.
Matt, got to hear what you got to say about Brian Thomas Jr. because I feel like me and you might be on the same wavelength of
Oh man,
a buy
listen.
low.
Dynasty, he's just a beautiful buy low in Dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of, and when it comes to Dynasty, a lot of this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, like about like really the Amon Ra hate, but people had Brian Thomas Jr. ahead of Amon Ra in a Dynasty ranking. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. People think he's good. This is a clear buy low situation. This is a classic. If you play Dynasty Fantasy Football, this is a classic buy low situation right here. And I've done it myself in a spot where I could. Redraft wise, worst pick could have been this year. And my true opinion of Brian Thomas Jr. I just think he's hurt. I think he's been hurt since the jump. I think he's got a broken wrist. And I think that dude's scared to take a hit because that motherfucker's hurt. It's the same thing that they did with Tyreek Hill last year. Played with a broken wrist. He's scared to get hit because you're going up. You're taking contact. I don't know. To me, it's just obvious. I mean, the dude don't even look the same. I mean, do you really go to the next year and you're that scared? Like, I mean, he looks scared out there, bro. I've seen that dude duck. I've seen that dude short arm. I've seen him do a lot of shit, bro. I just don't think that's really him. I think the dude's. I don't think that he's scared or I don't know. I just think he's hurt.
Yeah, I kind of believe when we're talking about a dynasty perspective that when you're talking about Brian Thomas Jr. for what you can get him now, and a lot of teams will sell him for a late first round pick, and even a player that hadn't shown a lot, and the floor that you can get for Brian Thomas Jr. isn't even that low. Where if you trade the pick for him, you're gonna extremely regret it if it doesn't work out. And I traded Chuba Hubbard before Rico Dowdle kind of panned out. I traded Chuba Hubbard and a first round pick for Brian Thomas Jr. And the way I was thinking about that was Chuba's a decent running back. You know, maybe he'll carry the Panthers, but it's still the Panthers. Then you get a first round pick. And even if Brian Thomas Jr. ends up as being just a back end wide receiver 2, I feel like I still made even on the trade when I made it. And if he ends up panning out and ends up being where he was last year, talking about, you know, top of tier 1 over like guys like Drake London and guys like that. So
I just think you need to test the waters with Brian Thomas Jr. because I traded Devontae Smith in a second and got BTJ. You know what I'm saying? Like those are prices that and people are looking at me like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying, Craftman? Like people are like, "Oh, BTJ is trash." You know what I'm saying? So, like if you could get him cheaper than that, like, and it's possible, you know, I don't know. And just hopefully
Where
you just got to bank on taking a gamble on the upside and hoping T-Law can do something. You know what I'm saying?
He can't.
can y'all think of a
Nothing
receiver
now.
who had? Can y'all think of a receiver that had a badass rookie year who just fell off completely and just was irrelevant for the long haul? Because I have a hard time thinking of a guy who finished that damn high and put up over 1,000 yards in his rookie year who just completely fell off and wasn't relevant ever again. I mean, you have guys that, take a while to develop, like Devontae Adams with Green Bay. It took
Like
like 3 years.
Calvin Ridley.
Well, he had a gambling issue,
Yeah.
Brad.
Well, he still he still sucked.
Like the only kind of fall off in the recent history, like it wasn't like a bunch of yards or nothing, but Jahan Dotson had a good rookie year.
Yeah, Johan Dotson.
Yeah. And he ain't shit no more. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like that was he had a lot of touchdowns that year, but I don't know. That one right there is just like I don't even know, man.
I
just
mean, you
can't
got
really describe
regression, like Cooper Cup and stuff like that right now. But I mean, like, as far as like rookies that fell off, I mean, it does happen. It's like Josh Gordon was that way. Not to be a broken record, but he was that way. Like when he first came out, he was like the next coming of the badass receiver group.
Right.
But then he just couldn't. He couldn't make it after that.
Brad just likes picking on guys with gambling issues and marijuana issues.
Josh Gordon.
Who's the next one on your list? Martavis Bryant for the Pittsburgh
Blunt.
Steelers.
Blunt from the Patriots.
LeGarrette Blunt is next on the list. Henry motherfucking Ruggs. Brad just picking on all the people with it.
With problems.
With problems. Matt,
ain't no
I see you over there.
that.
Matt, I know you ready to name another one.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it and just hating a little bit, but at the beginning of the year, I was saying Malik Neighbors was gonna be the worst pick in the first round. I'm gonna say I was probably
and he was
wrong about that. Well, I mean, he wasn't that good, but I'm just thinking that eventually they would have got it together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Because the worst pick in the first round is Ashton Genty. And
you're right. We said that, Matt. Did we
y'all
not?
already talked about that? I walked over. I was walking around.
No. I'm saying that when we were doing our preseason stuff, we didn't like Genty in the first.
I think there's a motherfucking lesson to be learned from this for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I think 2 years in a row, bro, we have put a rookie in the first round. Like we put Marv in the first round, and me and Craftman said that was totally insane. I even remember I even said drafting Marvin Harrison that high is like fantasy football malpractice.
All right.
And then the next year we get Ashton Genty, and I get it, man. I mean, he's like the only running back in Vegas, and it looked like his situation was getting better. Pete Carroll, Geno, but it's like, man, ain't no way I'm picking a rookie running back in the first round. I'm just not even gonna pick a rookie like that in the first round, period, ever, because I don't really know what you never know what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
the only time,
I
Matt.
don't even know.
The only time that it worked out for me picking a rookie in the first round, I picked Najee Harris in the back of the first when Ben Roethlisberger was there, and he caught like 80 receptions that year. And I kind of held on to that for a while. But if it was a running back who went to just an incredible team, I could see it in the first round. But as far as the rookies go, just in general, rookie running backs this year, if you're drafted outside of the first round, like we got Caleb Johnson, who me and you both loved, and like he hadn't got a single freaking carry.
No, he sucks.
Yeah,
he's terrible.
He ain't doing nothing.
They don't give him no love. No love.
Travion took 3/4 of the year to get going. So I think this is like to piggyback off what you said, it's just a lesson to be learned if you're drafting rookie running backs in your fantasy drafts.
We get a little too enamored with NFL draft season comes on, you get these rookies. A lot of people are playing dynasty too, so it's like you just think they're gonna pop off. Like, I mean, even Gibbs, we was think about how excited me and you were when we saw he got drafted to the Detroit Lions. Like, there's gonna be a little bit of time before I don't know, just to spend a first round draft pick on a rookie. To me, I just can't do it. Like, tight ends, rookies, take them off my board that high at this point. Like, I want to have something sure. You know what I mean?
Well, tight ends have actually been a decent bet, in the past couple of years with Tyler Warren, Brock Bowers. I know Brad had Brock Bowers last year. That's one of the main reasons he even sniffed a fantasy championship and won it. But
it was because of my great
you get him
skills
so
of
late.
looking at. I looked at him from Georgia perspective. I was like, why isn't anybody drafting this guy as a Georgia alumni? And it made me, I was like, shit, I'm up here in New England and I'm still going to draft his ass. And y'all were just like, I don't want Brock Bowers. He's a piece of crap. He ain't worth shit. I said, you know what? I'm taking Brock Bowers. And he scored for me. And you guys lost. You paid for it.
I was trying to look up where Caleb Johnson was drafted at, but I think he was around like probably, what do you say, Matt, about the 6th, 7th round? In drafts. And Travion, he got boosted up to one thing I can say about Travion, though. There was a group of running backs in your redraft setting where it was like you had Travion there, and then you had like Breece Hall, who's been good. You had Alvin Kamara, terrible.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker, been terrible. Yeah. There was a whole group of running backs that didn't really. Chuba Hubbard was in that range.
Right.
And that's kind of what the fantasy experts, which they were experts, called the dead zone of running backs. And it was technically a fucking dead zone of running backs this year where I think Breece Hall probably was the only one that panned out. And then you got your top guys that you drafted early who panned out. And then you got your late rounders, which are Javonte Williams.
They didn't pan out. Bucky Irvin didn't pan out.
Well, Bucky got hurt. I'm trying to exclude the injuries. Bucky would have panned out outside of an injury. Bucky would have definitely panned out.
Yeah, well, he needs to come back soon.
And, I mean, even Cam Scatterboo in the late rounds would have been a great pick.
Yeah.
I mean Jalen Warren.
Jalen Warren.
Some of my best picks this redraft season were Cam Scatterboo and Tucker Kraft. I got Tucker Kraft sitting there like the 8th or whatever, and I got Scatterboo.
And they're both in the emergency room.
Yeah, both done for. But those were two of my best picks this year. But Tucker Kraft was one of those guys I was staring down, him and Tyler Warren, and decided to go Kraft. You know what I'm saying? So, it just sucks, man. Them two going down. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was feeling good about Average Joe's. Now I'm just kind of limping in. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm gonna make it work.
Hey, Matt, you ever notice with these injuries, like they ain't really? It's like you don't ever see them even get hurt. They get hurt like off the field or something like that.
I mean, I feel like that just happened with Sam Laporta or something. Like, what the fuck just happened to that dude? That dude just out for the season out of nowhere.
That was the same thing with Omarion Hampton and like all these guys. They were like, it's like
Hampton was weird, Brad. Like he went off the field because I have Hampton. I was sitting there watching the game.
Bucky Irvin played the whole rest of the game.
Yeah, Bucky played the rest of the game, and he was out for 6 weeks after that. They didn't even put him on IR.
No.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And Hampton was sitting there after his ankle injury. He was sitting there jogging on the sidelines, like running back and forth.
Right.
And then next thing you know, he's out for,
forever
for the rest of the year. But Matt,
he saw something he shouldn't have. Just kidding.
I'm gonna go to Brad right here because you got so. Brad, you got so many terrible picks this year.
Yeah, what's the worst one?
I do.
What's the worst one you made this year?
Well, you said season? I can't do like injuries. I think the worst one this year so far has been Henderson, Trevion. Reason being is because like
Rookie hype.
Yeah, rookie hype. And then like it's taking him so long to come on. He might be okay going from here on out, but he's already lost you so many games before that.
Yeah.
You know, like the point differential is like terrible. So it's like in a third pick, you're expecting him to put up like at least 10 points a game, 12, you know?
Yeah.
Terrible.
And the thing is, and I can attest to this because I play DFS, FanDuel. I put Trevion Henderson in so many DFS lineups, just waiting for just waiting. Like this is the week where he breaks out, and of course, he ain't been in my fucking lineup the last 2 weeks because he's too expensive. Because Ramondre's been out, so he's been
right.
So like when you expected him to,
like Yosivas,
and. Brad can admit to this. So when we did our preseason stuff, he said, "Y'all motherfuckers act like you forgot about Dre."
I did. I did.
He was talking about Ramondre, and them motherfuckers act like they forgot about Ramondre. So
yeah,
it did kind of pan out where Trevion ended up being kind of a bust. Even if he goes off the rest of the season, there's a lot of teams that went out there and just. Yeah, they're pretty much done already.
Hey, and I know Brad took him in the third round, but think about there was some people doing some crazy things getting Trevion. That hype was really hot. You know what I'm saying?
Remember the RJ Harvey
and
RJ Harvey hype?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey Matt, you know why I got him early is because like in Average Joe's, he went in the second. Trevion went in the second.
Oh, and Yahoo. And Yahoo went in the second.
No, and I got him in Yahoo. And Average Joe's. And Average Joe's was before Yahoo. So I got so in Average Joe's, he went like way early.
Him? Who got him, Kraft?
I don't know.
I have to look it up. He went early though.
That's what I'm saying.
He went really early.
People were drafting him way.
And that's why when he came to me, like in Yahoo, I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I won something.
I mean, I get it, but it's, you know, I mean, them rookie, they do pan out, but it's like third round is way more, you know, in the wheelhouse than like first round. Like, I don't know. It's just 2 years in a row we've seen a, you know, super hype rookie in the back of the first.
Right.
And that shit ain't panned out. And I just feel like with your first round pick, it needs to be somewhat solid. You know what I'm saying? Like that thing needs to be steady Eddie.
I mean, good ones like maybe dude for the Browns. What's his name?
Judkins.
Yeah, Judkins. I mean, that's a good solid pick right there.
Yeah,
he was going super late. He had suspension to lead the year, but really the back of the first, early second is what killed people.
Right.
In fantasy drafts, you know, the people who passed on HN and Jonathan Taylor.
Oh yeah. Me.
You could have started off with both of them guys. You could have drafted, Bucky and BTJ or Malik Neighbors or something like that. And that's really what killed your season was either injuries or just the fact that you know, you guys didn't pan out. But coming out at the start of the season, it's like Devon Achane playing with the Dolphins. We think they're gonna be trash. They are fucking trash. It don't fucking matter.
No.
And Jonathan Taylor, I mean, we thought the Colts weren't going to be shit. And then Jonathan, and they're the best offense in the league. So,
yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of hard because you're sitting there looking at Chase Brown and stuff. Where you're like, oh, the Bengals offense. And then Joe Burrow goes out. So there is a lot of like stuff you can't even control in fantasy. And that's pretty much, it's like, it's 60% skill, 40% luck when it comes down to it.
Right. I say 50-50.
Yes, a lot of luck.
A lot of luck.
The reason I give the hype to the skill is because you can make some moves on free agency like motherfucking Rico Dowdle, son.
No,
that man has been running Yahoo League. The only reason I'm in the playoff hunt is because of Rico motherfucking Dowdle.
Let's go, bro.
You can't.
Let's go, Brad. What then?
And for everybody, there has to be like an upside. There's got to be a downside because I got Chuba Hubbard, and he's going down. And then Rico Dowdle's coming up.
Yeah. The only thing about Chuba is he is
I could drop Chuba right now. Nobody would pick him up.
He's a handcuff, just like any other handcuff.
Nice little handcuff. I'd grab him. I bet you won't drop him. I'd snag him up.
I bet I will. I bet I won't. I'm gonna drop Bo Nix.
Yeah, that's probably
Bo Nix. You talking about the QB6 right now, Brad?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn about your QB6. He scores 8 points or 35. It's like, how can you play that shit?
I'm gonna go with what Brad said. Let me read his game line right now. Bo Nix.
Read his game line.
Oh man, you should have been starting this man all year. He been going to fuck off. He ain't got no 8 points.
Shit. Keep 11. On going. Keep looking. 11. Right. 11. You can't win with 11. 11 points.
11, 27, 15, 30, 19, 15, 40, 43. 19. I bet you benched him on that week. He had 43.
I did. Man. I did bench him because you know why? Because he had 15 the week before. He's the guy you don't want to get involved with.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bo Nix is pretty inconsistent.
Dude.
This year for sure.
Man.
You can't play him. And then you think like this week I was like, oh shit, Rodgers is hurt. Flacco might not be playing. Oh, I got Bo Nix to fall back. Oh, it's his bye week. Oh shit, the only week I'm gonna play him.
Brad, you had a rough year, man, and that, you know the crazy thing about it is I don't feel sorry for you at all.
Nobody feels sorry for me at all. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I'd like for it to be that way.
You win 2 the previous year. Nobody feels fucking sorry.
Nobody does. Nobody does.
Hell nah.
I wouldn't either.
No sir.
Hey,
I
Matt,
wouldn't either.
Matt, like I said in Sleeper, Matt, you are the most overrated first place team that I've ever seen in my life. We come up for your ass, Matt. And Joe's, I'm coming for your ass.
You're talking about an average Joe's? He's got freaking Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey, and Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, look at the rest of his team.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't matter. It don't matter.
The only reason he's good is because Noah's a fucking douchebag.
Right?
Yeah, my team has definitely cooled off lately because at the beginning of the year, everybody was hitting hot. Like Rome Odunze was the wide receiver 4, and really Rashee Rice came in here and really saved my ass. Cause I mean, Garrett Wilson was like top 7, top 8 for first 5, 6, 7 weeks or something like that. But they all gone, so yeah, I'm limping in. You know what I'm saying? I need my guys to carry.
Oh, he's limping. He's limping.
I'm losing this week for sure, bro.
Dude,
I'm limping.
Let me tell you, Matt, if there's a McCaffrey, there's a way.
Hey, I agree with that, but I've also had McCaffrey where, what was it, 50% of the people
he only scored 20.
Won. Well, I just know this. I had McCaffrey when he went off 2 years ago or whatever, and I still lost, man. So I'm just saying.
That is a curse. That is a curse. A lot of people that had McCaffrey first doesn't win. Dad's had him twice. Just think, you're in dad. Yeah, Dad had him twice.
It's my second.
At least he got a late bye week, Matt. He got a late bye week, like week 14 or something. Like if you can make it to week 14 and he gets his bye week, you might be set for the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say this shit because I know we've ran long, and we really ran long tonight. But I will say this: one thing that I do not do in drafts usually is draft a quarterback high. And this year I went Josh Allen in the 3rd round. It's kind of made me change my views on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the only reason I never mocked and picked him. You know what I'm saying? But really, he was there, and I didn't like nobody else around him. I was like, man, I don't like none of these people. I'm just gonna take Josh Allen, and felt like it was a good strategy. I don't know. Maybe going quarterbacks high ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I usually don't do it.
Well, it kind of comes down to just when you're in your drafts, you can do all the mock drafts you want, but when you get into the real drafts with real people, you take the best available that's there and you figure it out along the way, because you can't sit there and say, oh, Josh Allen's there, or I got Garrett Wilson. It's like it makes an easy decision when you go into your drafts.
Right. Yeah.
Agreed.
And Brad,
Well, shoot, man.
What's
Go
up?
ahead.
Go ahead, Austin. Go ahead.
I just want to what all mistakes did you make this year, Brad? So many.
I made a lot. I made a lot. Everybody I got's hurt. You know, it's like a Lifetime movie, man. It's like a Lifetime movie to me. Everybody's hurt, getting tore up. Sad as shit. Like walking through.
I talk to Brad every single week about fantasy. We talk like every day during the weekdays, and for the first like 6 weeks of fantasy, it's all about fantasy football. And then last week he was like, "I'm back. I'm picking up the guitar. I'm gonna learn some new songs."
That's exactly what happened. I said, I got my guitar. I learned about 4 new songs. I was like, yeah, I'm not too worried about the fantasy situation.
Yeah.
I'm Bon Jovian. I'm Bon Jovian this bitch. I'm living on a prayer.
I feel you though. It be
Don't
like
go
that
chasing
sometimes,
waterfalls.
though. Hey, some years you have some good years like last year, and then some years you just have some terrible years.
Yeah, I mean, as long as your percentages are okay. See, if you win one, if you're a 12-man league, you do the simple math. You win one in 12 years, you're breaking even.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. And you've won three?
Three
in 12 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm up.
He's up. He's in the green. All right, everybody. Listen, thank y'all for listening to the podcast, because we talked a lot. We got 2 good. We recorded a couple episodes. I'll probably drop them next week.
Talked a lot of shit.
Talked a lot of shit. Hopefully, not too much happens on this Sunday slate right here. It'd be, fucks up everything we just said. So we'll see how it goes, because we recorded Saturday night. But listen,
I'm coming back. I'm gonna win this league. This is Independence. I'm gonna win this league this year with my crappy ass team.
Hey, no excuses,
you
bro.
just gotta believe.
Oh, you on some Journey shit true. Now? Is that the next song you learned?
Don't stop believing. We don't want no scrubs.
Well, shoot, man. Let's just wrap this thing on up, man. Get the fuck on up out of here. Oh, we've been drinking. Brad said he's drunk and high tonight.
Yeah.
I'm just drunk.
I'm like Coldplay video, feeling drunk and high.
Hey, everybody, listen, man. We thank y'all for listening to the show. Thank y'all for listening to the podcast. Brad, thanks for coming on the podcast.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
We gotta have to start talking more shit on a regular basis.
This year been a crazy year for me. I've been just balls to the wall, so I've been struggling with the content. But thanks for the craft, man, and all the fellas in MBB, Brad, everybody's been hopping on. So thank y'all, and everybody, thank y'all for listening to the podcast, sharing the show. Thank y'all for sharing the show. Craft, man, you got anything you want to add?
Not nothing much. Just appreciate everybody for listening. I'm probably about to get off here. Keep these same Beats headphones on. Listen to Eddie Vedder with Yellow Ledbetter. Try to figure out what the fuck he's saying. I suggest y'all all do the same. Just turn on Pearl Jam, Yellow Ledbetter. Try to figure out what's going on. But I appreciate everybody for listening. And Brad, you got anything to say before we get off of here?
I've already said plenty of stuff. I'm good. Y'all break it down.
Yes, sir. We wrapping this thing on up. Thanks for listening, but we are out.
Peace.